Joyfield Charanjan here, shining some light on clairvoyance. Okay, so what is it? How does it work? So, have you noticed that the people who think that they're clairvoyant are generally obese? Yeah. Or they're Vata body types and they're very skinny and they don't have control of their spine. Yeah. So, as we know, the body is projected light through the endocrine and nervous systems. That creates essentially the individual perception. Times by 7.5 billion people on the planet, we get mass consciousness. So, one of my responsibilities, or ability to respond, is to put out some truth. And then see if it makes sense to you. Up to you. It's your choice. Well, it's more likely the choice of your perception has been you've earned, or the level that you're at. So, projected light through what creates clairvoyance? Well, created in a whole bunch of extra colours around a person's aura, which, let's face it, it's a biomagnetic energy field. However you want to, whatever term you want to use that for, it's still an energy field that is created through the nervous system in a toroidal energy shape. A few factors involved in that, but that's essentially it's in its essence. So, how do we get light, projected colours, around somebody, but only through certain people? Would it happen to be mold? Take the example of a rainbow. We can only see the colours of the rainbow after the water has gone through and cleared up the haze. And that is if you've done some fasting, or if you do a colonic or some sort of cleanse, you've cleared up the haze. Your eyes are clearer, you have clearer perception. You've got rid of some mold out of your body. Yeah. You can also see it on a spider web. See a spider web that has some water on it, some light shines through it. You see colours that you didn't see before. Makes sense, right? Mold, moss, lichen, it's all in the rainforest environment. And I've recently discovered, through some more microbiome research, that the gut biome outnumbers genetics by 150 to 1. So, we can come up with 150 to 1 times more delusions and stories from our choices to nourish and sustain our environment than what we were given from our ancestors. So we can get rid of that ancestors, externally blaming our parents and our ancestors garbage. You have the responsibility to make your own choices, right? Make your own choices and choose responsibly for your own soul and your own sexiness, without the delusion of extra colours, because those colours and those auras still have to be interpreted through someone's perception. Do they have the higher centres awakened and able to do that? Very few available. 2 in Sydney, maybe about 2,000 on the planet. Hope you know someone like that. Then you can ask them and you'll get it accurate in the body rather than some storytelling, delusional, fluffy spiritual belief system that generally comes with the supposed clairvoyance. Yeah. Are the clairvoyants balanced and practical, look good, and very knowledgeable and conscious, rather than some fluffy belief system? Mold. That's the behavioural effects, the emotional effects of mold, moss and lichen. Clairvoyance, deluded perception, wiped.